Law 1. The Law of Irrationality. The Law of Irrationality dictates that while we like to imagine we are consciously in control of our decisions and destiny, we are actually dominated by deep-rooted emotions. These emotions operate below the level of our awareness, causing us to veer toward comforting ideas, actively seek evidence to confirm what we already want to believe, and disconnect from reality, which ultimately leads to negative life patterns and bad decisions. The keys to human nature regarding this law explain the mechanics behind this behavior and how to counteract it. When our plans go awry, human nature compels us to look outward for a cause, blaming other people, antagonistic forces, or bad luck. In reality, our miscalculations and failures are most often caused by our own internal irrationality and emotional blindness. Irrationality is a direct function of our brain's structure and evolution. Our brains developed in three distinct layers: the reptilian brain, automatic instincts; the mammalian or limbic brain, emotions and feelings; and the neocortex, cognition and language. Because emotions originate as physical, chemical arousals in a different part of the brain than where cognitive thinking occurs, our conscious translation of these feelings is often highly inaccurate. For example, we might consciously feel and express anger towards someone when the true underlying unconscious emotion is envy or a triggered childhood wound. To truly understand how powerful and destructive this illusion of rationality is, we just have to look at how humans behave in the financial markets, specifically the devastating crash of 2008. When we reflect on the period after the collapse of the housing market and stocks in 2008, the media gave us a rather definitive explanation of what caused it all. Derivatives too complicated to be valued, a clever group of crooked insiders, greedy banks who were offering subprime loans, and computer models that had totally gone wild. These arguments are, in fact, a major psychological evasion. This is because they do not address one basic truth. Before the crash occurred, millions of ordinary people made individual decisions to invest, despite the clear warnings from many experts that there was a bubble emerging. What really caused the 2008 crash wasn't just algorithms or corrupt bankers, it was the lure of easy money. This temptation is so emotionally strong that it affects even the most intelligent and sensible investors. As soon as an individual sees his neighbors and friends making money very quickly, his basic human instincts for greed get triggered. An optimistic euphoria spreads among the crowds. Instantly, individuals fall prey to confirmation bias. They seek research papers and quote experts who support their beliefs, repeating such statements as, "This time it's different," and "Housing prices never go down." However, once the bubble has burst and the panic begins, humanity's irrationality takes a different form. Rather than reflecting upon themselves and acknowledging that their excessive speculations and greed had made very rational people look foolish, people quickly blame any external factor for their woes. This is because they have an unhealthy ego which needs protection from the reality of the situation. This is why market crashes are the ultimate proof of the law of irrationality. Because we refuse to confront the real, emotional source of the problem, these crashes happen over and over again.